Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Well, we have had something today that I cannot remember the last time we have had this. It is September the 28th, and it was 38 degrees this morning. I cannot remember when the last time it was that we had a 30-degree night in September. Usually this doesn't happen till the latter part of October to first part of November. So something says this winter could be interesting. Now, with that being said, let's get into the reason for the video. Everybody that knows me and has watched very many videos know that usually when I get a new knife, not very long thereafter, I do a few modifications to it. And the Gerber Prodigy is no different. This is the giveaway knife. And I'm going to go over the modifications I made to my personal one and kind of use this giveaway knife as a comparison. First thing we'll talk about, because it's going to jump right out, is the sheath. This sheath, it's MOLLE compatible. It's got belt loops, you can wear it scout style, jump compatible, all that good stuff. But it is big and bulky. And to be honest with you, I've had leather knife sheaths that didn't weigh as much as this one. So there's been some modifications made. Let me get this knife out of it and we'll talk about it. This sheath has two screws here that bolt it to the nylon backing. Then it has two Velcro holders there. Then it's got a sewed in loop there. So it requires a lot of effort to get just the actual sheath off of the backing. And then, I don't know if we'll be able to see it, but if you look in there, it's got ridges that are raised on the back of it. I'm assuming to help maybe keep the nylon backing of the original sheath flat against the nylon, because if you look in there you can see them. Understand it if that's what it's for, but don't understand it when you see what I've done to mine. First thing I've done is I've taken all of that off. Now, in the process of getting this bottom loop right here taken off, I had to cut the stitching. This was stitched into it as well, so I'm gonna have to sew that back on. Unbolted it, and then after I got it unbolted, I made a leather belt loop so that it could bolt it back on. Now that belt loop is big enough it'll fit over a 2-inch belt. One of the other advantages of it is my dangler adapter that goes to my LT right will also attach into it to double as a dangler sheath. The other thing that I have done is I have removed all those ridges off the back side of that. So that has slimlined that sheath down. It has taken a lot of weight off of that sheath. It does come with a little 3/4 inch, 1 inch nylon leg strap. This leg strap will still fit through those if you want to use it. If you don't want to use it, then you've still got this big loop and these two small holes here. You can run a piece of paracord through and use it as a thong to tie it down to your leg at the bottom. Now, that being said, the next modification, this is the giveaway knife. And if you look at that blade, you can see the grind angle on it. This is my personal If you look at the blade on it, I changed the grind angle significantly. When I first put that on a stone, the factory angle was at about 27 to 28 degrees. I've cut it back to a 20, and it has changed the cutting performances of this knife drastically. And let me get you around here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Oh. We'll use the giveaway knife first. Now, one thing you'll notice if you look at that paper right there at the top, it's almost bending it and then tearing it. This is mine after the reprofile. Whoop. Get another piece. And if you notice, it's not bending it at the top. Another thing that I've done, if you look at the giveaway knife, you can see where that edge stops at, way out there. On my personal one, I have brought that edge all the way back to the plunge. So there's a significant amount of blade there that's sharp now that wasn't before. I still haven't worked on the spine yet. I don't know if I'm going to. If I decide to, I'll let you know. But those are just a few of the modifications that I've made. Most of them have been to the sheath. I am going to put a handle retention strap at the top here on this one. But you can see a huge difference between the two. This one now is a whole lot more streamlined, a whole lot lighter, and for general everyday use, a whole lot more practical. I don't know that everybody needs all the jump capabilities and molly and all of that, but there you go. Short, sweet, to the point. Those are the modifications I've made so far. Hopefully, depends on the weather, hopefully this weekend I'll get out and do a field review in the backyard on the stump with this thing and see how it does. But other than that, everybody have a good one. If you're down on the dog leg in Florida, be careful, be prepared. The way it looks, it's going to be nasty. So there you go. Like, share, subscribe. Coming up close on the giveaway. We've got, 3 more days? And the giveaway will be on Saturday. Thank y'all.